In the twilight years of the Ming Dynasty, a young scholar named Nie Xiaoqian traveled to Jinhua on business and stopped for the night at the ruined Lanruo temple, said to be haunted. Inside, he found another traveler already lodging there, a weathered swordsman named Nie Xiaoqian, who warned him plainly, "Leave before nightfall, or do not complain of what follows." But Nie Xiaoqian was a man of principle, unafraid of ghosts, certain that virtue alone would protect him. He thanked the swordsman and stayed anyway. Near midnight, a woman appeared in the moonlight. Nie Xiaoqian, pale and beautiful, her dark hair loose over pale, ivory robes. She knelt beside Nie Xiaoqian and offered him gold, and when he pushed the gold away untouched, she offered herself instead, her hand brushing his sleeve. But Nie Xiaoqian was moved by neither. "Uprightness is my only wealth," he told her, and gently, firmly, refused her both times. Something in his refusal startled her. In all her nights in this temple, no man had ever said no. Moved by his integrity, Xiaoqian confessed the truth. She had died young, she said, and been buried beside the temple, and an ancient evil spirit that dwelled beneath its grounds now commanded her spirit, forcing her to lure travelers with gold or beauty so it could feed on their blood. Every man before him had taken the gold or taken her hand and never seen morning. "You are the first to refuse both," she whispered. "Please, leave before the moon sets, or you will not leave at all." As the ancient spirit rose from beneath the temple floor, it was Yin Qixia who stood between it and the two young people, drawing a sword in one hand, and from his belt, a strange leather pouch that shone like folded starlight. With a single motion, he flung it open, and the shadow recoiled, shrieking, driven back into the dark earth from which it came. By dawn, the temple was silent again, and safe for now. True to his word, Nie Xiaoqian did not leave her behind. He found the unmarked grave where her bones lay forgotten and carried them gently home in a wooden box, traveling many miles to lay her to rest beside his own house, with a family tending it could care for her properly and remember her, at last, by name. It was not required of him. He did it because he had promised, and because, somehow, in one strange moonlit night, he had come to care. Freed from the demon's grip, Xiaoqian's spirit followed him home, quiet and unseen at first. She tended his aging mother through illness, kept his house in gentle order, and asked for nothing in return. Slowly, the family's fear turned to fondness. His mother, who had once trembled at the word ghost, came to call her daughter without thinking twice. Xiaoqian had spent her death luring men to their doom. Now, in this small house, she learned what it meant to simply belong somewhere. In time, through her devotion and the family's love, Xiaoqian was restored, no longer a spirit bound to moonlight, but a living woman, warm to the touch, casting a shadow in the sun. Nie Xiaoqian married her not out of pity or magic, but because somewhere between a refused bribe and a promise kept, he had simply come to love her. She who once lured men to their deaths in darkness had finally, in the light, found a life of her own to keep.